Do you know what I thought, what I should do in my life? The deprived, the uneducated, the illiterate, society, those who are looked down by society, don't have any respect or a decent living in the society. So I chose 3-4 things. One is development of poultry in the state and in the country. Second, in my area, dairy development. Third, the river waters to the drought from chronically drought from the desert. The fight and the achievements, definitely. Because the national GDP or the national wealth, 58% of the people depend on agriculture and allied activities. That means majority. What is the contribution of these 58% of the people to the nation's wealth? It is 17 to 20%, including the allied activities. 17 to 20%. Now, last 4 years, we made around 20-25%, and the average it was as well as 15% some decade back. And the agricultural growth rate in the good old days of early 70s and 60s, in spite of the Green Revolution, what was the planning commission said before? I'm sure you must know it. It was 4%. We have not achieved till the last decade the 4% level. In the last few years, we are coming up to 3.9, 4.4, somewhere else. What does it mean? We are happy. We are number one in milk production. But where do we stand? 4% growth rate. What is the inflation rate in the country? 6%, 8%, 10%, 11%. So what does it mean? Even if we are growing at 4%, which we never could achieve till this decade, we are far behind the inflation by 6% or 7%. That means the living standards of the people on the agriculture in the entire country, 58 to 60%, are dwindling down, are going down because of high inflation. Our growth is not even exactly to the inflation. What does it mean? We are becoming poorer and poorer. In the sense, what is the contribution of other sectors? Industry and service sector. Then it's required. Creation of wealth is required for people in the country. Nobody denies that. So that's contributing 80%. 42% of the people depending contribute 80%. And 58 or 60% depend on agriculture and allied activities is 20%. So the disparity between the incomes of the majority of the people and a few people in the business, industry and service sector are increasing. This is not fair for a democratic government to allow this to happen. It's fair for a democratic government to see that this sector, where the maximum people are living or dependent, their living standards must go up. If not, why not? I should not say it. It's a duty of the government. So, towards that, the encouragement, giving opportunities for this sector to grow and feed the 140 crore people in this country and ever-increasing population on top of it. We may be feeling really proud that we are number one in milk production in the world. Can you see the per capita consumption of milk? Country-wise? It's our 480 grams for India. Gone through. It was more than 100 pounds somewhere else. And after 170 in country is about 1.5 pounds. So we are not even 170 on the mark and population is. So the incentives that are required to fill the gap, to encourage this industry, is a paramount objective of any elected government in this country. and the state also, as a matter of fact. This is why, when I am in the country, I am recognized one of the people Indians with an award by the association. That's a different matter. But in 1985, we met Rajiv Gandhi at the time as Prime Minister. We got the income tax exemption for the poor areas. And all the state government taxes were waived, exempt, so that the poverty industry goes. So in that case, Andhra Pradesh, United Andhra, became number one in the country. Today, the per capita consumption of the country is about 87, whereas in Andhra, it is almost like world. So still different because of the incentives. That's why today in this meeting, I would rather demand, request, enlighten the governments of the states and the center to come to the vicinity of this industry and provide all incentives that are required and accept the income tax also, like what we did in the case of Ponnala. Why not? It is required. It's not for my profit. I'm contributing to the society and the people. So that is what is required in this particular forum. Please, let us work on that. Let's put pressure. Pressure is the only thing which works in democracy. And that pressure cannot be one day or another. It's a continuous. In the process, some of the industry people make it difficult. That's not the point. I'll give you one more example to substantiate my argument. 2004 to 2014, without government, they waived 2,14,000 crores as NPA accounts. From 2014 to 2023, the present government, about 14,58,000 crores, they waived it as NPA accounts. Total 17 lakh crores in the country. You compare that with the GDP of the country, or the budgets of the country, or the budgets of the state governments. What does it mean? How many people are there? How many NPA accounts are there? Maybe 500, maybe 1,000, maybe 2,000, maybe 10,000. And we can get those details. For such an insignificant minority, the government spends 17 lakh crores. What's wrong by spending more money where 58% of the people are living? That is the demand we should take up. Why not? Many people think, oh, they don't like it. They don't look into the background of this. So that's why this association, I request, take up the issue to the government of India, to the local government. The local government identified this recently by KCR Central. He has given some good incentives for the daily. That's why we did that. When even SSG group's concept was just coming up, we provided in my area, a small area, 200 villages, the hamlets and all that. Today we are able to 18,000 farmers in the area and almost like 80,000 leaders from that area is being processed there. And we provided incentives there. The tribal women milk-growers association, we started. Tribal women milk-growers. So it's a kind of incentive. Education, then see that the benefit goes to them and encourage it. So that kind of activity, even before the SSG also has picked up incentive. So some of these, I'm glad that the women is doing those in this recorded and rewarded. So I was planning for Telangana, as a matter of fact, as everyone knows, that I wanted to do, I have a foundation, Ponnala, and doing so many other things. In the world, there will be 2 countries for matrixing of the Irama. I am doing it for last 2 weeks, and I do lot of other things. So I plan to do that. Kindly, either the state unit, or the southern unit, or the Indian unit. Take up the cause. I provide first, second, third with a cash prize and also mementos for them to encourage either women or men. it okay. And one more point from my side, pardon me. So this wonderful Hyderabad setting. In the future, the state level, if something is done, maybe at the headquarters of districts, where daily development is taking place, so that that concept gets percolated down to the lowest. So this is a wonderful thing. You have given an opportunity, you are giving opportunity for other people, but at the same time, in the long run, in the best interest of the country, we need to work for the incentives, for the encouragement of this industry, not for anybody's benefit, but benefit of the country and the society and the people as a matter of fact. Thank you. Wish you all a wonderful future.